Hello YouTube, this is Thompson Airways 737. Just thought I'd do a collection update for you guys. This video will feature 6 models in total, 6 latest models that you haven't seen yet. There probably are other models in my collection that you haven't seen in, sort of close up, like on airport updates and stuff like that, that I probably may need to showcase or do reviews on. But because these are latest arrivals, I thought I'd do that. I've also taken photos with my DSLR camera, which brings out the detail a lot more, so you guys can see the detail at the end of the video. There'll be like a compilation of pictures, around about 3 photos for each aircraft. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. It's sort of like an overview of the models, if for you guys that may be unsure whether you're unsure whether to buy them or not. It's going to give you an insight about what to do. So I'm going to do it in order of which they arrived. So the first one I'll start with, I bring into the camera view now, and as you can see already, it's a BMI A320 by Aero Classics. This BMI, it's a shame really that this wasn't released during BMI's time operating before BA bought them out or whatever happened. The colours, I'm not sure about the BMI colours as such, because looking at photos of the BMI A330 by Gemini Jets, it seems to me that their BMI, the actual title colours, are sort of a bit more shiny than this. Like I say, I'm not too picky. I mean, it's BMI. You can easily see that it says BMI, so I'm happy with that. Registration of this is Golf Dash Mike India Delta Yankee, so MIDI as you may pronounce it. It's a fantastic aircraft. I mean, I can't fault. I think Aero Classics are probably the best Airbus A320, A321 manufacturers around. This aircraft does come with rolling gears as well. However, it doesn't really affect me that too much, rolling gear or not. I think it would still be a great model, to be honest. However, rolling gear does add the realism. So such a great aircraft, this. So that's the first arrival that I got. Also, another arrival that came with that model was this one. You may have guessed it. BMI A321. Now, just like the A320, this is superb. Can't fault it. Again, with the BMI colours, I think it maybe could do with a bit more shininess to it. Like a silver tint to it. I'm not entirely sure. I ain't really focused on photos as such, but like I say, overall the livery is more or less spot on. It looks as it should, and the registration of this is Golf Dash Mike Echo Delta Golf, so Med G, as you may pronounce that as well. And basically it's the same on the other side really. But yeah, these two, just put them together. These two are superb. Honestly, if you're unsure about getting these, I would suggest getting them, because I mean, I'm not sure how many have been produced, but who knows, these two might become rare like the EasyJets and stuff like that later on. Okay, they don't fly anymore, but you got to think, EasyJet 737-700 doesn't fly anymore. But that model still goes for quite a fair bit. The big Gatwick one, it still goes for a fair bit, that. So yeah, if you're unsure, I'd highly recommend getting these while you can. To be honest, I personally don't think they will last long in stores, and they'll probably sell out. They probably will sell out pretty quick. Next up, we have a British Airways A320. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to affect the Gemini Jets version. I don't think it'll affect the Gemini Jets version in terms of cost. Like for those people that have got the Gemini Jets one and they're worried about the costs, how much it'll go for, whether it's going to drop in value, I don't think it will. Bearing in mind all the EasyJets we've got in 1400, they still go for plenty of cash, so this one, I think this might sell out as well. So if you are thinking about getting this, I'd recommend getting it as soon as you can. To be honest, it's a fantastic aircraft. It certainly goes well with the Gemini Jets A319 I've got. Registration of this is Golf Echo Uniform Hotel. And my friend actually flew on this very aircraft. He's I think he's been thinking about getting it, and he's trying to find the best price, to be honest. But like I say, if you wait too long, who knows, it might actually sell out before you get the chance to actually buy it. So, I think sometimes you got to take the chance because you might not ever get that chance again. Which brings us on to the next models that I've got. Well, the next model, not so much, but the last two, quite possibly. So the next one, not so rare. It's an MK 747-200. This is probably one of the most common models on eBay, to be honest. You can get it around for £14 somewhere with added postage. I actually got this for £12. I was actually going to trade a model with a guy, but I sort of changed my mind, and I know we sort of dealt on it and everything, but I did pay him the amount of money that we sort of agreed on. So I'm very glad to get this model as well. When I first started collecting, I've been wanting this model for quite a long time, to be honest. I mean, I know it's not the rarest aircraft, but I just love 747-200s. I love cargo aircraft. I love cargo 747s, but the classic cargo aircraft are superb. So yeah, this is one that you might expect to see on my upcoming Mod Life Up project, which is sort of based on Manchester. I'm going to talk about that a bit more in another video, because I've got another video planned as well, which I'll mention at the end of the video of this video. So the registration of this is 9 Golf dash Mike Kilo India. So I mean, I think I'm not sure what 9G what country prefix that is. I probably will. I mean, if I search it on Google, I'll know. But yeah, these actually operated in the UK mostly, I believe. I'm not sure if it's an African registration, that or something. I think it's not South African, is it? No, not South African. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll find out when I go on the internet, and I'm sure you guys will if you want to search it as well. But yeah, this is like I say, it's one of the early releases of Gemini Jets, I believe. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone as such. I got it, like I say, because I love the classic cargo 742s, and because I'm quite a big cargo aircraft fan as well. So, if you want it, then go get it. But it's not like it's going to sell out, immediately. So you've got plenty of time to think about whether you want it or not. So yeah, I mean, I got that fair price, to be honest, for what it is. Next up, now this is one that I meant when, if you're going to take the chance to get one, you've got to take it there and then. And this is one that I could not sort of go without. I mean, I love Air Force aircraft. But when they are actually government aircraft, I think that makes it a little bit more intriguing. This is Japanese government 747-400. Fantastic livery, I think. Obviously you got the Japanese flag sort of thing, with just a red dot. And then Japan, I believe it's written in Japanese as well at the front. It's sort of like a basic livery. It's red and white. You can't go wrong, really. There was actually 2 of these on eBay when I bought mine. However, I got mine cheaper than the other one because I would have had to bid. It would have been a second bid. So, I got mine. I mean, it wasn't cheap that I paid. I mean, I probably got it for about 20 odd quid or something. which isn't, I don't think it's too bad for, 747-400. I certainly haven't seen one of these before as such. Like I said, there was two on eBay at the same time, but I can't say I've ever seen these. So, and because, like I say, I love government aircraft, because government aircraft, they could land almost anywhere. They could decide to go to any part of the world just to see what other countries are like, sort of thing. You never know what to expect in terms of these aircraft. Registration of this, of course, it's a government aircraft, so it's actually 20-1101. I believe that's correct, yeah. Unless it's, I think it's 1101. Unless it's eyes, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you don't know where to look for models like this, I'd recommend using the Wings 900 database. You don't need to create an account as such. I think you can just use it freely. Of course, if you want to add your collection, you will need to create an account on Wings 900, but that's a great way to see what models are available that you might not know of. Like this, I didn't know about this model, but I thought, why not take the chance and get it. And then the next one, the final one model that I've recently got is this. Once again, another model that I thought, will I ever get the chance again? It is Qatar Emiri Air Force C-17. This is my second C-17 after the Royal Air Force one I've got. The registration of this, it just says MAA, which is Mike Alpha Alpha. I'm not sure if that's the full registration or what. But as you can see at the front, well, you will see on the sort of HD photos, you've got the Qatar Emiri Air Force, and then also written in the language they speak, I believe. I think that's Arabic in it or something like that. But yeah, fantastic model. And I just sort of bought this. I didn't expect this, but the back of it actually has like a ramp. Unfortunately, the ramp doesn't come straight down to the floor. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pull it a bit more so it clicks into place or what, but I don't want to. It's on like a spring-loaded sort of thing. I don't want to pull it too back and then it breaks off, otherwise it will be knackered. But just to show you, so like that bit that was down, so this bit here, that pushes up, as you can see, then you push that up, and then there you go, it closes like that, which is it's a great addition. What I find a real shame is that Herpa models, in 1/500 scale, there a lot of cargo aircraft come with like the opening doors and stuff, and it's a shame we don't have that in 1/400, in 1/400 scale, because that would make a great addition as well. But yeah, I was not expecting to see the back opening doors. This is a great aircraft. I mean, we had this arrive, not this very one, I don't think, but we had a C-17 of the Qatar Emiri Air Force land at Doncaster. Unfortunately, the titles were missing on the real world version that I saw, but nonetheless, that's another reason why it's being added to my collection, because I've seen an aircraft that's similar to this. Maybe not the exact registration, but very similar. Yeah, so there they are, all the 6 models. Now, I did mention that I'll be uploading photos as well at the end of this video. It should be. I apologise for the video being so long, but it gives you an insight into what models I've recently I've got. Next video, I'll probably be doing an update on that how to build a model airport series. It's sort of like it's not like so much a follow-on video like the next episode. It's going to be like a video just talking about model airports and what you should decide on, how to decide on it, what airport you should choose and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Just want to say thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't already for more content like this in the future. Also check out my other videos if you want to, if you are new to my channel. And by all means comment on them as well, you know, if you want to. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.